We begin with this morning's top story, the impact of the government shutdown on the nation's air travel system. The FAA says nearly half of the 30 busiest airports are dealing with a shortage of air traffic controllers. That contributed to a wave of flight delays across the country Friday, more than 5,700 nationwide. And last night at New York's LaGuardia Airport, two planes collided on the runway. Allie Bauman is here with more. Allie, good morning.
Good morning, Michelle. No one was hurt when an arriving United jet clipped the tail of another United jet that was stationary on the taxiway. That second flight was headed for Houston. It was canceled, and all 162 passengers had to deplane. And this comes as the FAA says nearly 90% of New York air traffic controllers are absent. Frustration is mounting at the nation's airports, where some passengers dealt with long delays.
Was supposed to fly out at 9 p.m., which was already a pretty late flight, and then delayed until 1 a.m.
Some spending the night in terminals, waiting for a flight.
It's not just affecting those employees, it's affecting us too, and it's a huge chain reaction.
In Boston, delays were over 2 hours. At New York's Kennedy Airport, nearly 3 hours, and at Newark International Airport, it was more than an hour. The FAA blames a shortage of air traffic controllers on the government shutdown, now 32 days long. 13,000 controllers missed their first full paycheck on Tuesday.
The added stress, the added strife and angst of not having a paycheck. How are we going to pay our mortgage or our rent and put food on the table for our families? You know, these are things that is a whole added layer of additional stress to what they already deal with.
With more controllers calling out sick, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy warned this week holiday travel could be even worse.
Our traffic will be snarled, right? It'll be a disaster in aviation.
I assumed something like that was probably happening with the government shutdown, so it makes me a little bit unsettled traveling right now just because of everything that's going on and lack of staffing. But I mean, I have faith in the people who are working, so hopefully we'll get out without a hitch.
And the FAA says it will never compromise on safety, and when these staffing shortages occur, it will reduce the flow of air traffic, which of course may result in delays or cancellations. And Dana, already this morning there are more than 500 flights delayed.
Yeah, bring your patience if you are traveling and make sure to check out there. Allie, thank you.